you work hard today? Excellent. All right, glute stretch, and you can also take that back stretch. Oh, okay. Perfect. We are going to be starting with those springs on a 1.5 or a 2 today. So 1.5 and 2 will be your challenge. Your first 2 exercises, if you would like a challenge, you could use your circle. If you're wanting to take it to the next step this morning. You will need your short band, so we're going to keep that close.
Welcome to Studio Pilates International, the ultimate toning workout. We hope you enjoy your class. If you like to work hard, choose the springs at the higher end of the suggested spring range. And if you need to, you can reduce them halfway through the exercise. Please remember, you should never feel any pain in the neck, back, or any of the joints. If you do, stop straight away and let your instructor know.
Springs on 1.5.
Please don't mistakes. If the neck gets tired or sore, please place the cushion under the head and keep the head down on the cushion.
We do have an option for our circle on this first exercise today.
And no longer. Springs, women, 1 to 1.5, men, 1.5 to 2. Line on the grass on the reformer with the feet on the floor bar. Grab the hamstrings and take the arms straight up toward the ceiling. Legs are into tabletop position, imprinted spine and T's on tight. Exhale, curl the ribs to the hips. Lift the head and shoulders, sweep the hands past the hips. Inhale, return back down. Exhale, curl the ribs to the hips, sweep the hands past the hips. Inhale to come back down. And continue. Breathing out as you curl up, breathe in as you come back. Really draw the ribs to the hips and curl yourself up. So you're really using those abdominal muscles, flattening and scooping the abs. Keeping the chin tucked in, eyes looking toward the knees. Make sure that you keep the tailbone down. To make it harder, at the top of the curl, really reach your hands past the hips, reaching your fingers toward the football, curling up as high as you can. Just a few more curls, keep curling up nice and high.
Excellent job. Now let's get our core nice and warmed up this morning. You have that circle. Every time you curl up, I want you to squeeze it just a little bit tighter here. You got it.
And rest.
All right, stay here. Pendulum prep, option for the circle.
Hundreds preparation. Springs, women, 1 to 1.5, men, 1.5 to 2. Arms up toward the ceiling, knees in tabletop, imprinted spine, T's on tight. Exhale, curl the ribs to the hips, lift the head and shoulders, and extend the legs straight up toward the ceiling. Then inhale, bend the knees and return the fingers to the ceiling. Exhale to curl up and extend the legs, straighten the knees. Inhale, bend the knees and return back down. Keep going, breathing out as you curl up and breathing in as you come back down. Really use the abdominals to draw yourself up, drawing the ribs to the hips. The eyes look forward to the knees with the chin tucked in. Really point the toes right up toward the ceiling. Make sure that you don't lift your tailbone. To make it a little harder, extend your legs out lower, taking them down over the foot bar. Think about using your abdominals to lift your body up. As soon as your arms move, your head and shoulders should lift off the carriage. Come on, let's try and lift as high as you possibly can.
Excellent job here. So again, I want you to really curl up, reach towards that foot bar. If you have your circle, we're going to
Obliques. Springs, women 1 to 1.5, men 1.5 to 2. Arms up to the ceiling, knees in tabletop position, hip distance apart. Spine imprinted, T-zone tight. Exhale, curl the ribs to the hips, lift the head and the shoulders. Take one hand in between the knees and the other hand on the outside of the knees. Rotate your body across, then breathe in as you come back down. Then exhale, rotate over to the other side, reach the fingers, and inhale as you come back down. Really work the abdominal muscles. Think of reaching through the knees with the fingers as far as possible, curling your rib cage toward the opposite hip bone, keeping the pelvis still on the floor. T-zone tight to keep the abdominals flat and scooped. Make sure the knees aren't moving. Keep shoulders down and back, chin tucked in, and eyes looking to the side past the knee. Keep going, everyone. If your neck is starting to get sore, leave your head down and keep moving your shoulders and arms. Each time you curl up, reach as much as you can with your hand between your legs, keeping your legs still. Just a few more to go. Keep it up.
Excellent job. Keep it moving, my friends. That hand is going towards the foot bar. Reach with that hand. Get that shoulder blade up off the carriage each time. You are killing it here.
And rest.
Crisscross.
Crisscross. Arms up toward the ceiling, knees in tabletop position, hip distance apart. Spine imprinted and T-zone tight. Exhale, curl the body up, rotate across, reach one hand between the knees and the other on the outside of the knees. Then extend the opposite leg out straight. Inhale, return back down, fingers to the ceiling, legs in tabletop. And again, exhale, rotate across to the other side and extend the leg out straight. And inhale as you come back down. So breathe out to rotate and extend the leg, and breathe in to come back down. The hands go over the bent knees. The other leg extends out over the foot bar. Really think of drawing the rib cage toward the opposite hip bone using the abdominal. Spine imprinted and the pelvis still on the carriage. To make it harder, extend the leg lower. To make it easier, extend the leg up higher. Remember to keep your hips still as you curl up and extend your leg. Keep your spine imprinted. If you do feel your lower back coming off the carriage, think of drawing your ribs towards your hips and really engaging your abdominals. And you can also keep your leg up higher. You've only got a few seconds left, so keep going and push through to the end. Really feel the abdominals working.
Beautiful form here. If you're making that arms opening movement, can you slow it down a little bit here for me? You got it. Really engage through the core. You're looking so strong, so amazing. Almost there.
And rest.
All right, we're going to nutcracker. Hands on top of each other, 2 straps into one.
There are 2 different levels to this exercise. Level 1 is keeping the knees bent in tabletop position and just opening the knees. Level 2 is extending the legs into a big V shape, straightening the knees. Go onto the hand straps. Make 2 straps into one and place your hands one behind the other through the straps. Knees in tabletop position, imprinted spine, T-zone tight. Exhale, curl the ribs to the hips, lift the head and shoulders, legs in either position 1 or 2, reaching your hands in between the thighs. And inhale as we return back to the start position. Exhale as you curl up, reaching with the fingers. Inhale as you come back down. Continue with that, really reaching with fingers and drawing the ribs to the hips. Using the abdominals to pull you up. The chin will be tucked in, eyes on the knees. Ensure that your tailbone stays down on the carriage. Keep the T-zone tight, keep the abdominals flat and smooth. Really think about reaching the hands through the legs toward the foot bar and curl up as high as possible. Try not to rest too long between repetitions. To make it harder, hold the top of the curl for a second before resting back down. Alternatively, you can hold on to the top and perform some pulses, reaching hands through the legs a few times and really get those abdominals working. Keep challenging yourself to go that a little bit further.
Excellent job. So if you're looking for a challenge here, I want you to curl up, reach between your legs, give yourself some pulses. Or if you're extending those legs, take it a little closer towards the foot bar. You got it. We are almost there.
And rest.
Excellent job. Put those straps up. Grab your box. Springs on one.
Lift on those arms.
Springs on one. Grab your box. What did it have to be your challenge?
Place the box lengthways on the floor against the shoulder. those shoulder blades down and back each time, sitting up nice and tall, chin tucked in, lengthening through the crown of the head. Try to make sure that your elbows don't move backward or forward as you move your arms. If you only feel your carriage moving around a small amount, that's okay. It means you are doing this exercise correctly. Think of drawing the shoulder blades together and away from the ears as the hands move. When rotating the hands, keep the forearms parallel to the floor. The hands should stay at the height of the elbows. Keep the rib to hip connection so that the lower back doesn't arch, and remember to keep the movement small and focus on the shoulder blade muscles.
Excellent. What you sitting up nice and tall, lengthen the spine here. Those elbows are going to come in towards your side. As you open up, squeeze into your shoulder blades here. Relax the shoulders.
And rest.
Stay here.
Triceps. This works the back of the arms. Springs, women, half to 2, men, 1.5 to 3. Sitting in the box facing away from the footbar. Take the hands into the straps. Arms down sides with the palms facing in. Elbows bent at 90 degrees, tucked into the side. Neutral spine, T-zone tight. And squeeze shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, draw the straps down, taking the hands past the hips, straightening the elbows. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale to straighten the arms. Inhale to bend the arms. Really use the back of the arms to straighten the elbows. When the arms are straight, squeeze the back of the arms as hard as you can and try to straighten even further. It is really important to keep the elbows tucked in by the sides. Don't let them move away from the sides. Focus on keeping your shoulder blades running down and back and away from the ears at all times. Don't let the shoulders round forward or hitch up when you straighten the arms. You can move slightly forward if it helps you work the back of the arms more, but keep the spine neutral and the chin tucked in. Keep the abdominals tight to prevent the body from moving. Your palms should be facing each other, and you should be leading the movement with your little fingers. Keep going.
Awesome. So the back of your arms, your triceps should really be doing this work by now. You want a little more. Extend those arms up straight and hold. Squeeze into the back of your arm for 2 to 3 seconds. You all look so strong. You got it.
And rest.
Excellent job. Keep your box. Springs on the 2. We're going to lay on our stomach.
You'll be lying on your stomach.
Overhead press.
Your head toward the football. Box will be raised a little over against the shoulder rest with the non-slip mat on top.
Raise on the 2. 2.5 is your challenge here.
Overhead press. This exercise works the shoulders and the arms. Springs, women, 1 to 2.5, men, 2 to 3.5. Line on the box on the stomach with the head toward the footbar and chest just over the edge of the box. Hands holding the footbar, neck in line with the rest of the body. Chin tucked in. Neutral spine, T-zone tight, shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, straighten the elbows to press the carriage away. Inhale to draw the carriage back in. Exhale to press the carriage out. Inhale to return. And continue. Focus on squeezing the shoulder blades down and back as you press the carriage away. The body should be in one long line with the head in line with the body, chin tucked in, neck long, and arms on the floor. Keep the upper back neutral. Don't let the body round forward over the box or lift up. Keep the abdominals lifted up away from the box. Squeeze your legs, straighten your legs, and reach through the toes. As you straighten your arms, don't let the elbows lock. Keep the elbows turned out to the side and don't let them drop down toward the floor. Keep it slow in both directions, going out for 3 seconds and then coming back in for 3 seconds. Keep going, no stopping, and get those shoulder muscles working.
Oh yeah, working into those shoulders now. You got it. You squeeze your heels together for me here. I want you to keep that movement slow and controlled. That nose is coming right over top of the foot bar. You all look amazing.
And rest.
Springs on 1.5. Triceps, and we're going to drop the elbows towards the floor.
You'll need to decrease your springs for this exercise.
1.5, 2 will be your challenge here.
Tricep press. This moves the back of the arms. Springs, women 1 to 2, men 1.5 to 3. Line on the box on the stomach with the head toward the footbar and the chest over the edge of the box. Hands shoulder width apart on the footbar, elbows pointing down toward the floor. Body in one long line, chin tucked in. Spine neutral, T-zone tight, and shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, straighten the elbows, pressing the carriage out. Inhale, bend the elbows, return 90% of the way. Exhale, press out. Inhale, come back. Focus on straightening the arms all the way, squeezing the elbows in and pointing them down. The shoulder blades should stay down and back as you press away. Abdominals tight, buttocks squeeze, and reaching through the toes. This one burns, but keep going.
Excellent job. You're swinging out with those elbows dropping towards the ground. Can you keep that movement slow and controlled? That 3-second count in, 3-second count out. You got it. You're so
And
strong.
rest.
Amazing. You can stand up. We're going to remove the box.
Take the box down off the floor.
Grab your large head cushion. Spring on 1.5 is your challenge.
Place the head cushion on the headrest.
1.5 is your challenge. Large head cushion.
Some men work springs with the floating strap. Springs, women 1 to 2, men 1.5 to 2.5.
Face the back of the
Launch your
studio.
start on the floor as far back as possible with your underneath shoulder next to the back shoulder rest. Place your top foot in the strap. Place both feet on the vertical pole of the football. Press the carriage away. Grab onto the strap and place it onto the arch of the top foot. Press the right foot and bring both knees into a sideline tabletop position where the hips and knees are bent at 90 degrees and they're stacked one on top of the other. Make sure that your spine is neutral, your T-zone is tight, and lift the top leg up so that it sits at hip height. Bend and extend. Exhale, squeeze the buttocks and press through the strap to straighten the leg, taking the foot toward the front of the bar. Insert it all the way back in line with the body. Inhale, sweep the leg forward, then bend the knee back up to 90 degrees. Exhale, press to the strap, sweep the leg toward the foot bar, and sweep it back in line with the body. Inhale, sweep the leg forward, and bend it back to 90 degrees. So exhale as you sweep down and then it back. And inhale as you come forward and bend the knee. Keep going. Don't come too close to the chest with the knee. Just come to where the other knee is. Keep your bottom poking out as you bend the knee forward. Don't let it tuck under. As you sweep the leg back, press through the heel and sweep the leg all the way back in line with the body, squeezing the buttocks. Make sure that you keep your abdominals tight so that when you extend your leg, your lower back isn't arching. This can be a tricky movement to get, so if you need to, you can break it down to 4 movements. First, straighten the leg toward the front of the foot bar. Then, sweep it back along the line of the foot bar. Then return the leg forward to the front of the foot bar, then bend the knee back to start position. As you get tired, your leg will want to drop. Make sure you keep your leg up to hip height, really working the buttocks. Keep the kneecap facing straight forward. Try not to let the knee roll down toward the floor. Make sure that you keep a gap between your waist and the carriage. Place your top hand on your hip and press it away from your shoulder to create a gap. Not long to go now. Let's keep it going. Really focus on squeezing the buttocks and using the buttocks to keep the leg up high and to sweep it all the way back.
Excellent job here. You guys, so keep that movement slow and controlled. I want you to hit every one of those spots as you go through. Excellent job here.
And rest.
All right, stay here, bicycles.
Bicycles. Extend the legs straight back in line with the body and then up at hip height. Inhale, bend the knee forward. Exhale, extend the legs straight out in front of you. Then sweep it back in line with the body. Inhale, bend the knee forward on top of the rope. Exhale, extend the leg out straight. Then sweep it back, squeezing the buttocks. And continue that bicycling motion. Inhale to come forward, exhale to sweep back. Focus on keeping the spine and pelvis still, and the abdominals tight. Don't bring your leg too far forward, and keep your bottom poking out behind you. The knee stays above the rope when it comes forward. As you straighten the knee, keep the carriage as still as possible. As you sweep back, flex the foot, press through the heel, and go all the way back in line with the body. Don't let the lower back arch as you sweep the legs back. Not long to go now, so keep the leg up at hip height, keep the knee facing straight forward, and really squeeze the butt muscles. And one more, and rest.
We're staying here for that straight leg raise.
Straight leg. Extend the leg straight back in line with the body, up at hip height. Inhale, sweep the leg forward. Exhale, sweep it back. Breathe in to take it forward, and breathe out to take it back. Really squeezing the legs as you pull back. The knees stay straight the whole time, but keep it unlocked. Only make the movement as large as you can without the pelvis moving. Poke your bottom out behind you as your leg moves forward. And scoot back as far as you can without your back arching. Push the top hip away from your shoulders, create a gap between your wrist and the carriage. Keep the leg up at hip height. Think of tracing the foot along the foot line, keep it up high. The knee and the toes should be facing straight forward and not rolling down. You should feel this in your buttocks and the back of the thigh.
Those glutes should be on fire right now. You guys need to point that toe as you take your foot forward. I want you to lead with your heels, squeeze into your glutes as you take it back. Yes, looking so good here.
And rock.
All right.
To take the foot out of the strap, bend the top knee so that your bottom foot can reach the vertical pole of the foot bar. Remove the strap, come back in, and swap sides. So rolling off the other side, line as far back as possible on the floor, with the shoulders underneath the back shoulder rest. Place the heel better to the pole of the foot bar to press the carriage away. Place the top foot into the strap, then make sure that both legs are bent up at 90 degrees in the sideline tabletop position, lifting the top leg up to hip height. Bend and extend. Exhale, squeeze the buttocks and press through the strap to straighten the leg. Taking the foot toward the front of the foot bar, insert it all the way back in line with the body. Inhale, sweep the leg forward, then bend your knee back up to 90 degrees. Exhale, press to the strap, sweep the leg toward the foot bar, and sweep it back in line with the body. Inhale, sweep the leg forward, and bend it back to 90 degrees. So exhale as you sweep down and then back. And inhale as you come forward and bend the knee. Keep going. Don't come too close to the chest with the knee. Just come to where the other knee is. Keep your bottom poking out as you bend your knee forward. Don't let it tuck under. As you sweep the leg back, press through the heel and sweep the leg all the way back in line with the body, squeezing the buttocks. Make sure that you keep your abdominals tight so that when you extend your leg, your lower back isn't arching. This can be a tricky movement to get, so if you need to, you can break it down to 4 movements. First, straighten the leg toward the front of the foot bar. Then, sweep it back along the line of the foot bar. Then return the leg forward to the front of the foot bar, then bend the knee back to start position. As you get tired, your leg will want to drop. Make sure you keep your leg up to hip height, really working the buttocks. Keep the kneecap facing straight forward. Try not to let the knee roll down toward the floor. Make sure that you keep a gap between your waist and the carriage. Place your top hand on your hip and press it away from your shoulder to create a gap. Not long to go now. Let's keep it going. Really focus on squeezing the buttocks and using the buttocks to keep the leg up high and to sweep it all the way back.
Excellent job here. I really want you to focus on popping that knee up over the rope when you are up in that tabletop position. Really feel that work in your glutes that you're putting in. Looking so strong here. You're almost there.
And rest.
You're moving into bicycles.
Bicycles. Extend the legs straight back in line with the body and then pop that hip height. Inhale, bend the knee forward. Exhale, extend the legs straight out in front of you. Then sweep it back in line with the body. Inhale, bend the knee forward on top of the rope. Exhale, extend the leg out straight. Then sweep it back, squeezing the buttocks. And continue that bicycle motion. Inhale to come forward, exhale to sweep back. Focus on keeping the spine and pelvis still, and the abdominals tight. Don't bring your leg too far forward, and keep your bottom poking out behind you. The knee stays above the rope when it comes forward. As you straighten the knee, keep the carriage as still as possible. As you sweep back, flex the foot. Press through the heel and go all the way back in line with the body. Don't let the lower back arch as you sweep the leg back. Not long to go now, so keep the leg up at hip height, keep the knee facing straight forward, and really squeeze the buttock muscles. And one more, and rest.
Yes. All right, straight leg raise. Point back to as you go forward. Leave the heel when you stay back.
Extend the leg straight back in line with the body, up at hip height. Inhale, sweep the leg forward. Exhale, sweep it back. Breathe in to take it forward, and breathe out you pull back. The knees stay straight the whole time, but keep it unlocked. Only make the movement as large as you can without the pelvis moving. Poke your bottom out behind you as your legs move forward. And scoot back as far as you can without your back arching. Push the top hip away from your shoulders to create a gap between your waist and the carriage. Keep the leg at the hip height. Think of tracing the foot along the foot bar and keep it up high. The knee and the toes should be facing straight forward and not rolling down. You should feel this in your buttocks and the back of the thigh.
Excellent job. So again, you really want to work on keeping that foot hip height or a little bit higher. You're point that toe as you take it forward. Lead with that heel as you drag it back. Amazing job, you guys. I'm so proud of you. You're so strong here. Carefully take that foot out of the strap.
Take the foot out of the strap, bend both knees up towards the chest. Place the underneath foot down on the vertical pole of the foot bar. Remove the strap, place it on the hook, and then place the other foot on the foot bar.
Springs on the 5, grab your short band.
For this next exercise, you'll need to use a short band. Place it around the thighs, just above the knees.
Springs on the 5, short band.
Footwork series. This works the thigh muscles. Springs, women 2.5 tall, men 3.5 tall. Footwork parallel with the band. This works the thigh muscles and the butt muscles. Line on the back with the heels on the foot bar, place the hand around the legs so that it's around the thighs, just above the knees. Open the knees out to press into the band. Knees facing straight up toward the ceiling and feet hip distance apart. Spine is neutral, T's on tight. Exhale, straighten the knees, pressing the carriage out. And inhale, returning back in. Exhale, pressing the carriage away. And inhale to come back in. Keep going, really squeezing the buttock and the thigh muscles to press the carriage out. Try to press the knees out into the band so that you're using the buttock muscles even more. Keep the tailbone down and keep the spine neutral. Don't let the bottom tip under as you squeeze the buttocks. Focus on drawing the ribs toward the hips to protect the lower back. Make sure that you keep the T-zones tight. Press the heels and really squeeze the buttocks, keeping the band stretched out the whole time. Don't let the band go slack, as this makes the buttocks work less. And let's keep it going, working those thighs. And last one. And then this time, we'll be halfway back in for some pulses. Pressing the heels into the bar, bending the knees in and out, in and out. Small movements to feel the thighs working, and really press the knees out into the band so that you feel your buttocks working as well. Keep your tailbone down and keep your spine neutral. Okay, last few seconds to go. Let's all keep pulsing to the end. Get those pulses bigger and try not to stop.
All right, you press that carriage all the way out and pulse from the back of your carriage. Really pressing through your heels. Engage through your core nice and tight. You got 3 seconds, almost there.
And rest.
All right, stay here.
Footwork parallel with the band. This works the thigh muscles and the buttock muscles. Line on the back with the heels on the foot bar, place the hand around the legs so that it's around the thighs, just above the knees. Open the knees out to press into the band. Knees facing straight up toward the ceiling and feet hip distance apart. Spine is neutral, T's on tight. Exhale, straighten the knees, pressing the carriage out. And inhale, return back in. Exhale, pressing the carriage away. And inhale to come back in. Keep going. Really squeezing the buttock and the thigh muscles to press the carriage out. Try to press the knees out into the band so that you're using the buttock muscles even more. Keep the tailbone down and keep the spine neutral. Don't let the bottom tuck under as you squeeze the buttocks. Focus on drawing the ribs toward the hips to protect the lower back. Make sure that you keep the T-zones tight. Press the heels and really squeeze the buttocks, keeping the band stretched out the whole time. Don't let the band go slack, as this makes the buttocks work less. And let's keep it going, working those thighs. And last one. And then this time, we'll be halfway back in for some pulses. Pressing the heels into the bar, bending the knees in and out, in and out. Small movements to feel the thighs working, and really press the knees out into the band so that you feel your buttocks working as well. Keep your tailbone down and keep your spine neutral. Okay, last few seconds to go. Let's all keep pulsing to the end. Get those pulses bigger and try not to stop.
Yes.
and rest.
Great job. Can we move the band? Internal rotation on
Please
tiptoes.
move the band. Footwork internal rotation on tiptoes. This works thighs and the calves. Line on the back, balls and feet on the bar, knees touching each other, and knees and feet rolling in. Come right up onto the tiptoes like you're wearing high heels. Neutral spine, T-zone tight. Exhale, press to the feet and straighten the knees, press the carriage away, and then inhale to return back in. Exhale, press the carriage out, and inhale, coming back in. Keep going and really focus on squeezing the knees together. As the carriage moves out, the knees can come apart slightly if they need to. Focus on keeping the tiptoe position, using the calf muscles and using the thigh muscles to perform the movement. You may find that your ankles will want to move side to side. Keep your knees pressing together to prevent this. As the knees bend, don't let the heels drop. Keep right up on the tiptoes as high as you can. Bring the carriage all the way in just before it comes to rest. Then press straight out again. Don't rest in between repetitions. Just keep the carriage moving in and out. And one more. And now pulling halfway back in for some pulses. Really squeeze the knees together. Small movements bending in and out using the thigh muscles. Keep the feet right up on the tiptoes and make sure that the calf muscles are working as well. Keep pressing the tailbone down into the carriage and don't let the bottom tuck under or lift. You may be starting to get tired, but try not to rest.
Excellent job here. Can you pop up on those toes just a little bit higher? You should be feeling this work in your calves and your inner thighs. You all are doing amazing. You have 6 seconds to go. Do not stop. Keep pulsing it out. You are crushing this exercise.
And rest.
Parallel on tiptoes. Here we go.
Footwork parallel on tiptoes. This works the thighs and the calves. Line on the back with the balls of the feet on the foot bar. Feet hip distance apart. Neutral spine, T-zone tight. Come right up on the tiptoes like you're wearing high heels. Hold on to this foot position. Make sure that your knees are pointing straight up toward the ceiling. Exhale, press to the feet, straighten the knees to press the carriage away, and inhale to draw the carriage back in. Exhale, pressing the carriage away, keeping the feet right up on the tiptoes, and inhale to come back. Exhale, push away. Inhale to return. Keep going, really squeezing the thigh muscles to perform the movement, and make sure that you stay right up on the tiptoes the whole time. To really work the calves, think about raising the heels as high as you can, and keep them raised as you bend the knees in. Keep the weight on the balls of the feet. Try to keep the ankles still so that you're not rolling in or out. The knee should be pointing straight up toward the ceiling. Keep the spine neutral with the tailbone down, keeping the T-zone tight. And one more. And this time, holding halfway back in for some pulses. Just some small movements. Keep right up onto your tiptoes and just bend the knees in and out slightly. Using the thigh muscles and the calf muscles to control the movement. Keep your heels directly above the balls of your feet. Remember to press your buttocks down into the carriage and don't let your tailbone lift or your bottom tuck under. You do not want to go now, so try not to stop and keep the pulses coming.
You're almost there with that tailbone nice and heavy here. Again, can you press that carriage out? Pulse from the back of your carriage. Up on your toes a little more. Yes, you are on fire. Come on, 2 seconds to go.
And rest.
Awesome job. Straight on 3.
Calves. Sprints. Women, 2 to 4. Men, 3 to all.
Straight on 3. 3.5 or 4 will be your challenge here.
Distance apart. Press with the ball of the feet, straightening the knees to push the carriage all the way out, and come right onto the tiptoes like you're wearing high heels. Even weight for the balls of the feet. Neutral spine, T-zone tight, squeezing the buttocks. Keeping the knee straight the whole time. Lower both heels under the bar, and then come right back up onto the tiptoes as high as you can, and pause for a second. And again, keep the knee straight and lower the heels under the foot bar and up. That's 1. And again, under the bar and up. That's 2. And now let's go down and up 3 times. So under and up, under and up, under and up. And pause. This time 4. Down, up, 3, and and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold at the top leg. And 6. So down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the calf should start to burn. And 7. Keep going. Make sure your ankles don't roll in or out and that you're not bending your knees. Go right up into your tiptoes as high as you can and squeeze your legs. And let's go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you need a rest, you can come back in and have a rest. Those who can keep going, let's go for 9 and 10. And 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And hold it at the top there, ready for 10. And 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 to go, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold it there for a calf stretch. Keep one leg straight, bend the other knee, and lower the heel onto the foot bar. Keep the ball of the foot and the toes on the bar. Just press the heel onto the bar and feel it stretch down the back of the calf. To increase the stretch, grab onto the sides of the reformer around the wood and pull yourself into the stretch further. Now let's swap sides. So this time, we'll bend that knee, straighten the other knee, lower the heel under the foot bar, and feel the stretch down the back of the calf. Just a few more seconds. And rest.
Great job, everyone. Strength on the 1.5 for our stretch.
Great workout. Now let's cool down for the stretch.
1.5.
Front split stretch. This is to stretch the back of the leg. Springs 1 to 1.5. Kneel on the reformer facing the foot bar with the soles of the feet up against the shoulder. Holding onto the foot bar with both hands. Take one foot and place the ball of the foot up on the foot bar, directly in front of your hip. Keep the hands on the foot bar. Now press to the back leg to slide the carriage out. And at the same time, try to straighten the front knee, lowering it down as far as possible. We'll be stretching down the back of the leg. Holding that position down, breathe in, and each time you breathe out, try to stretch the leg a little further and lower the knee down toward the ground. Straighten the leg as far as possible. And coming back in now, draw the carriage all the way back in, and place the foot back down onto the reformer, swapping sides. So we'll place the other foot up on the foot bar in front of you. Press through the back of the leg, pushing the carriage out and straightening the front knee, lowering it down as far as you can toward the floor. Feel the stretch down the back of the thigh. Each time you breathe in, tighten your T-zone, then breathe out and try to stretch a little further. Keep breathing in and out, feeling the stretch. And coming back in to rest. We hope you enjoyed your workout. Please remember what you are on before you leave.
Friends, you all did amazing today. Thank you so much for coming to see me this morning. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. got it. Great job today. Thanks, Vicky. Bye, I'll see you soon. Bye, Laura. Have a good Friday. Thanks, you too.